Marvel Rivals is a great game. They looked at Overwatch, realized they're slowly destroying themselves, so they decided to slide in and give players what they wanted. But you've seen a ton of videos explain why Marvel Rivals is a good game. Instead, I'm going to tell you 4 solutions I have for fixing its biggest flaw. Roles. I'm going to start with the least realistic option and move on to the one that has an actual chance of being implemented. Despite being a direct competitor to Overwatch, there's a very big difference between these two games. Overwatch over the years went from being a game where you could play whoever you have the most fun playing as, to a game where you need to sacrifice any molecule of fun you might have had for a chance to win. Rivals feels more like Overwatch when it first came out. Every character is unique, and you can play whoever you want, since they're all viable. Of course, some characters are stronger than others, but it never feels like you need a specific hero to win. This is where things get confusing. The biggest problem Marvel Rivals has right now is roles. Roles make the game more competitive and complicated, and I don't understand why they would make most things about the game casual and still add roles. Why are developers still trying to force this into their games when it clearly doesn't work? No one wants to play tank or support. Why would I want to heal people or take space while DPS players have fun shooting people? Why are you making me choose between having fun or winning the game? That's a terrible choice to give me. And not only that, but combining vanguards and strategists, you get the same number of characters as duelists alone.
Well, actually, roles add another layer of depth to—
Shut up, dumbass. That's the problem. If they didn't add roles and just made every character heal after 5 seconds of not taking damage, that would not only make it more distinct from Overwatch, it would also make it more casual, and everyone could play the character they liked.
Well, they can't do anything. Now the game is already out. Changing something like that would drastically—
I told you to shut up. It would make the game better, and that's the only thing that matters. Now, if they really want to keep the roles, I have a suggestion that could at least make the other roles somewhat fun to play. If we can't give them damage, we could at least give them the second best thing. Movement. Why does Spider-Man have the most fun movement in the game? Why are all supports except Jeff so boring to play as? If they all had a unique way of moving, that would give people a reason to play them. For tanks, it's the same thing. Why is Venom the most fun tank to play as? Because his abilities are fun to use, it's not that complicated. It's not even just his movement. The healing is satisfying to pull off. The ult is kinda mid, but still fun, and the sticky thing is also cool. Compare that to Doctor Strange that has a portal that takes 3 minutes to use again. Besides that, he has a shield, basic flying, and basic AoE damage. Nothing about that feels fun or satisfying to use. Another thing they could have done is make the characters have a rock-paper-scissors dynamic where duelists counter vanguards, vanguards counter strategists, and strategists counter duelists. I'm not really sure about this one since it would completely change the game's style, but it would definitely be interesting to see. The final and most realistic idea, in my opinion, would be balancing the game around having 3 duelists, 1 strategist, 1 vanguard, and 1 fill character. I really don't know how balancing that would work, but if they could do it, they would not only fix the biggest problem of the game, but also have a reason for having so many more duelists than the other 2 roles. Of course, these are just suggestions, and let's be real, they're not gonna do any of this. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you think I'm right, that means you're a very smart person, and you should subscribe and like the video, and if you don't agree with me, you're stupid, and you should also subscribe and like. So, yeah, that's it. Bye.